Officer Nicole Trafford here for the captain. Previously on the HTML Wanderpus, realities, plural, growth. But Auditor, Word Tree Gardener T, turned one reality off and the other on again, and everything's just fine. The Wander crew looked for a secret to fight the librarian. The secret was ponies, and a ponified party doomed to the dark dreams of a destroyed dimension. Then there was a fighting tournament arc, cheating, betting, an angry bookie, and a newly crowned Royce Vanderbilt. So what happens next? We'll join the captain's crew and find out on the next session of the HTML Wanderpus.
Hopefully that worked and you actually get to see it. Fingers crossed. I will of course post it in the workshop channel so you guys can see it again. So shoutouts to Adrian for doing the damn thing, and for Professor Winter for narrating the damn thing. You guys are amazing and I love when you do stuff. It makes me really excited. Apologies in advance for stream going down. I know it's gonna go down. I still don't know why it's going down. I've changed so many things. At this point, I guess it's reinstalling software. That's where I'm at, I guess. If anyone finds anything at all, maybe, that could help me with that, that would be awesome, because I am at a loss. I have no idea what's going on. It's frustrating. Everything that I'm finding online is basically like, I don't know, my ISP just was borked for a few months and then it got better. It's like, cool, that's not what I want to hear. So, it goes down basically twice every time. That's just how it's gonna be. Shout out at Alan that I'm gonna unmute, but to be honest, I have no idea if he could hear me because I can't scream very loud. So here's hoping. Hello.
Hello. We heard you.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Greetings. Is Alan actually there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Did I not say something?
No.
Oh, yeah, I just went silent. I thought I was saying stuff, but
it was just in my head. Alright, I am going to fade into the background. I don't think I have any other announcements to make. There is the pony fire card out there. I keep forgetting to put it in the announcement video, but it's out there. We did lower the rarity. Means you can get your character drawn as a pony. If for some reason that's a thing you want, I don't know why it would be, but there it is. It's out there in the tabletop section. Anywho, back forever.
Hello, everyone. Today we're playing U.S.S. Make Shit Up, which is, I didn't just make up that title. That's a song from Voltaire. In case you don't know, go listen to it. It's really funny. And we are playing Lasers and Feelings. Small crew is going to board a newly formed ship and hopefully not blow it up. But if they do, it's a new ship. But don't worry, guys. It's a new one. But, so going around, we have Osiria. Is that correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Played by Shiny. And then we have Tsoki Chatterfang, who wants to change his name to Chatterfang, apparently, and I'm worried about that.
I'm debating.
Also,
hello.
Played by Not Forgiven. Excellent. Vatna. Everybody knows and loves Vatna. Played by Lurid.
Hello.
We've got Akhana, played by Akhana, who has been in the most games of all of them. We've decided.
Hi.
Hooray! So let's introduce everybody to your new ship. This is called the Cuttlefish. Not the Cuttlefish, but the Cuttlefish. Here we go. You're all wearing space helmets. I put you in space helmets.
Adorable.
Are we in?
Right.
Where are we?
We are on the docking bay. And once you go directly underwater, that's where the Wanderpus is going to be. This ship is small enough that it fits into your new cannon that shoots out the vessels and motorcycles and the motorcycles and escape pods. But that's how small it is. This is like the size of a minivan at best. So it's going to be very cramped quarters. Your mission is to go investigate deep, deep space. Like
What
deep.
can this thing do? This little shuttle do?
That's what we're about to decide. So, Lasers and Feelings, which is the game that we're playing, has everybody set your style for your character, which can be alien, android, dangerous, heroic, hotshot, intrepid, or savvy, or anything else that you guys want. It's perfectly fine. And then pick a role for your character: the doctor, the envoy, the engineer, the explorer, the pilot, the scientist, or the soldier. And then with that, you choose a number from 2 to 5. A high number means you're better at lasers. Anything revolving around technology, that's a laser role. And a low number means you're better at feelings: diplomacy, seduction, wild, passionate action. So there are commas. You don't need to have a diplomatic seduction that is wild and passionate.
Oh, we will.
You could.
You could, but everybody already has the characters' names, and that is how it works. So we will go reverse around. Akhana, what do you think Akhana is good at on the ship? Like, what do you think your number is? If 5's super good at technology and 2's super good at like diplomacy.
I settled on a 4.
On a 4, okay. I put you at a 4 earlier to test it out, and then I deleted your number, not realizing that you did it. I'll put it back then. Also, you guys can just go into your character sheets and click the lasers or the feelings, and literally that'll make your roll for you, which is excellent. And also, Akhana, what do you do on the ship? What's your role on this little vessel of ours?
Explorer.
Explorer, absolutely. Okay, all right. Are you the hotshot?
I am.
Oh, absolutely, of course. And Vatna, how about you?
I think I'm the alien.
You're the alien? Okay, that makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah.
Ew.
and
Are you the pilot?
I'm thinking the pilot, yeah.
All right, and what's your number?
5.
Okay, more lasers and feelings.
Yeah.
All right,
He's definitely
Tsoki?
a laser type of guy.
Yeah, I support it. Tsoki, how do you feel?
We're gonna go full feeling, so I'm gonna say my number's a 2.
A 2, okay.
Yeah. I'm intrepid, fearless and
Got it.
reckless, and I'll be the engineer since I'm the one from the engineering department for this vessel.
I like the fact that you're the one with the most feels and least technology, but you are the engineer.
It'll be fine.
I support it.
I mean, can we double down on engineers, or?
You can have 2 engineers, absolutely. I'm sorry. Osiria's a new member to the crew. What's your role on the actual ship, on the regular ship?
On the main ship, I am in the R&D department as the energy specialist.
Absolutely.
So, I think my role here would also be engineer.
Yeah, we can double down on that. What would you say your style is?
Style, I was thinking alien, honestly.
We can do 2 aliens, sure. So you're not from Liminal, which is fine because neither is Tsoki. The only actual one that's from Liminal here is Akhana.
Lurid, or I mean,
Sorry,
Vatna too.
Vatna and
Only
Vatna
liminal.
So yeah, you guys can both be aliens, absolutely. What's your number though?
I'm thinking 4.
4? Absolutely.
Not
No, it's a
quite.
safe number.
Higher is towards lasers, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, 4.
So for the way that this game works for everybody that isn't reading the thing right now, when something dangerous, something risky, when you do something risky, roll 1d6 to find out how it goes. Roll 1d6 if you're prepared. Roll an extra d6 if you're prepared for it. Roll an extra one if you're an expert at it, or if you're getting help. If you're rolling for lasers, science, or for science, then you are trying to get under your number. So if Osiria is trying to roll for technology, she is trying to get under a 4. with any of the dice. All she needs is one die to be under 4 to get it. And feelings is the opposite. So Tsoki trying to roll for feelings is trying to get higher. Is trying to get over a 2, which is pretty easy if you're rolling more than one die. And then it's just like if you get a 0, if none of them are over or under whichever one you're trying to do, it goes wrong and the GM tells you how things get worse. If you get a 1, it succeeds, but you barely manage it. The GM inflicts a complication, harm, or cost. If you get a 2, it succeeds. You did it. Great, good job. If it's a 3, you get a critical success, and the GM tells you something extra you get. And if you roll the number, so if Tsoki rolls a 2, like it's a laser's feelings roll, and you get a special insight on what's going on. It also counts as a success. So there we go. Those are the rules of the game. That's it.
Seems easy enough.
It's quite easy. And we're about to go on it. If I close out your character sheet, Akhana, I'm sorry, but it happens.
Okay.
Did it close your character sheet? All right. We are gonna take off in our little. You guys I'm sorry. You gotta hug Ella and Amel goodbye, because they don't fit in here. It's a 4-man craft. I totally forgot 2 of you had rabbits when I was planning this whole thing out anyway.
It'll be fine.
I'm sure they're doing great things.
Yeah. She knows how to keep herself in.
We
Usually
are
break stuff.
We are literally loading the cuttlefish into the cannons of the Wanderpus, though, and firing you guys into space that way.
So are we in this like a bobsled?
Oh, it's more like this.
Rocket?
It's like this, and like you got 1 extra room. You guys got 2 rooms in here.
Okay.
So you got enough space for 2 maps. Oh, sorry. You asked what the ship is good at. We did character creation, and now we have to do the ship's creation. We have to create the ship, and as a group, you guys pick 2 strengths for the cuttlefish. It says for the raptor, but it's called the cuttlefish. You can pick fast, nimble, actually whatever you want. The suggestions are fast, nimble, well-armed, powerful shields, superior sensors, cloaking device, or fighter craft. So you have to pick 2 of those.
If we're going into deep space, I was thinking like, what's the best thing or adjective that would make it so we don't get lost?
You could do superior sensors. Yeah, superior sensors would probably do it. Tracking device would probably help in case the Wander crew has to go pick you guys up.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
What do y'all think?
My first thought was well armed.
Oh, I'm not opposed to that at all.
The tracking is smart.
We get 2 of these?
Yep, 2 of them. And then you also have to pick 1 negative, 1 problem. Is it a fuel hog? Is it only 1 medical pod? Horrible circuit breakers? Grim reputation?
If we can survive a reputation, the other ones are going to be problematic quickly.
If we choose the bad reputation, anywhere we go would be catastrophic.
I mean,
people already know about us.
Honestly, if we're playing honest, grim reputation is the right one because you guys do have a grim reputation.
I'm just wondering if that would make our grim reputation even worse.
No, it wouldn't make it worse. We would just, I would just play on that.
Because fuel hog is going to leave us stranded somewhere.
I mean, I like the idea of fuel hog, but you're probably right. So
I like the idea of in battle our consoles tend to explode. That's a terrible idea, but I love the idea of it.
Well, we have 2 engineers on board.
So horrible circuit breakers.
No, I don't.
No, I think reputation is the way that we should go. But I like the idea of things exploding.
Oh, don't worry. We'll definitely have to do the Star Trek. Like everybody shakes a whole bunch, and like sparklers are just going off in the background. That's gotta happen. All right. So, are we going with trackers and well armed? Is that the plan? Like,
I believe so.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed.
all right. So let's. So the first risky roll is going to be for the pilot, because you're being launched into space right now. Again, you are not being launched through a rift. I need to make that very clear for you.
It looks like the first mission where we actually go into space.
Yeah,
Okay.
like you're literally breaking out of out of the liminal planes hallway situation, just right on through it. It's a vessel made completely of silver. This whole thing is silver, so it's an experiment.
Is it using the arc propulsion?
Oh yeah, it's doing that whole thing that Blueberry's Pie came up with.
Team guinea pig.
Alright, so what do I roll?
You click on technology from your lasers and feeling off your character sheet.
Click on lasers.
Yeah, click on lasers, sorry. And then hopefully it is lower than your technology roll. Somebody can help you. I would say that you are an expert, so you get 2 dice. Oh, sorry.
Who needs it?
So we'll try that one more time. When you click it, click 2 dice, because you are an expert at it.
Okay. No. Only rolled 1.
Okay.
Again.
Only rolled 1.
How would you do more than 1?
There.
I
There we
guess.
go.
All right, so 1 success. All right, we got there, everyone. 1 success. You barely manage it. The GM inflicts a complication, harm, or cost. So you guys are hitting the you're hitting the edge, and you feel it. Like everybody's like shaking, like got your space helmets on, ready to go. We're in here. Sparks flying everywhere, because of course they are.
We are
And it's just-
experiencing turbulence upon exit.
Like, as you just barely make it through, like, and Osiria, like you are like the engine is going at like maximum capacity. You're giving it all she's got, and you just happen to look down at the console that something beeps. Something saw you leave. You guys make it out. Everybody, you're out. But something saw you leave.
All right.
And now the cuttlefish is just deep into, like, you're just flying through space, and right now it looks like space to us, not space the way that goes when you're in like rifts, but like legitimate outer space. And looking back down, you do realize that the liminal plane is kind of just a rectangle. From up here, it looks like the map does. It looks like a table.
Can I see all the routes that connect everything?
You can't see the other side just yet, and you guys are being like, you're fired out this way, so you're going the other way. That reveal will happen eventually, though. No, you don't even see the routes when you're in like real space. So we're traveling through space. Here's where we are right now. Everything's gonna look like a 1950s book novel. It looked like a book cover, sorry. Because That's what I was aiming for. So,
I always like those though.
Yeah, so do I. I think they're fantastic. So here is like the first like couple tests of this new ship. Can the engineers make me technology rolls? Only one of you has to. Whichever one would like to make a lasers roll to just see the instruments, how's everything handling. And you are an expert, so you would roll 2.
I feel like the smart thing to do would be to have me roll it.
Yeah,
However, I think it would be more fun to have Tsoki roll it, so...
Just blow up the ship. First test, blow it up. Let's go.
No.
So I'll leave it up to you.
I think we could help each other. We could add a die, and then we could roll 3 die and have good chances. You know?
You absolutely
Or that.
could.
We're both over at the console. We're both Tsoki's pressing buttons and stuff. Yeah, he's looking cool, and you know he's done this before, right? And Osiria's over there doing like the actual side.
Yeah, just quietly taking notes, like, doing the actual work.
Alright, so how did you get it to roll multiple die? Did you just click it all multiple times?
They'll come up with a prompt when you click it.
Got it. So do you want to roll it, or do you want me to roll it?
I'll roll it.
Alright.
D6. So we roll 3?
Yep. 2
Not
successes.
bad.
All right, yeah, you did
Not
good.
bad.
You see a couple of things come up. Like first, like it is exactly how everybody has primed these engines and thought the engines were going to work. It's just like the fuel consumption is exactly on the level for where it's supposed to be. And it's just you are seeing parts of space that have never been seen, and you already said you were writing stuff down, documenting things, and like that is going very well. There have been no significant problems as of yet. Like you guys just keep going. On the mission briefing, you are aiming for a specific point in space that is the furthest out anybody has ever. It's theoretically the furthest out that anybody has been that has come to the liminal plane. There are no records from like there are people from Tsoki's world, absolutely. There are people from like the Viking world that we went to, obviously. Lots of rabbits, lots of small rodents. But like as of right now, you are further out than you've ever been, and you are aiming for a spot that is a little bit further. But everything's good. You guys are good to keep going if you want to. Or you could turn around and just end this game. That'd be ridiculous, I suppose.
Tsoki's gonna yell to Vatna. Vatna, as you can tell by the not beeping and no alarms going off, we are fine to depart to wherever you take us.
All right. Thanks, Skipper. And I go full speed ahead.
So you do, like, as you, Skipper, as you keep going, yeah, it's fine. You do approach this, and it's ridiculous to any of you. Akhana, can you roll me a feelings roll? You are not an expert on this, and I don't know how anybody would help you with it.
Maybe they believe in my abilities.
Alright, so I'll just say what's gonna happen. Akhana's gonna have a flashback to when she saw. No, Tsoki could help you. Akhana, you saw the infinity tree, right? In that one game with the dragon. Yeah. So you are gonna get a flash of that in your head from seeing this explosion. Tsoki could help you with this.
Yes,
this is an explosion.
That's 2d6.
It's like 2d6.
Okay.
I thought it was a space station or something.
It's like a supernova. 0 successes.
Oh.
Alright, so Akhana, you have collapsed, and like you by just seeing some like image like burnt into your brain. A complication. So you see.
Hold
Oh,
on.
go ahead.
She rolled her number because her number is a 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
She rolled a 4. Is that how it is, or do you have to roll?
Oh,
Yeah, that would be a
Amount
laser
of-
field.
Oh, you're right.
yeah. I don't know what the. Oh, because
Yeah,
it
doesn't
added them together for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So here's a laser feeling.
A laser feeling.
That is what happens when you roll your exact number. Akhana, so you are in like watching the instruments, like staring out the front windshield of this ship, and you see just like this explosion happen, and to you watch the explosion happening in reverse.
Oh,
Like you
no.
watch everything like coming back together and forming a planet, and then you see a bunch of roots growing out of the planet and attaching to other planets in the distance, and then like you see ships coming back. It's going backwards, so you see like ships returning but going backwards. So a bunch of spacecraft, like crazy stuff, like stuff that you've never seen before. Doesn't look anything like the technology you have on Liminal, or any of the technology that the people brought with them to make the Wander Crew. Completely just really strange. Like the best example would be like the stuff that L and K have brought with the jewels.
Mm. Vatna, I may be having a stroke. However, there's roots everywhere connecting what planets?
Yeah, it seems like planets. You would know them more as like realities is the way that it works for. But so
Can
these...
I
what?
I don't know, is there an alien roll that I could do to try and like ESP what she's seeing?
I would let you do. I would give you a plus for the feelings roll because of your alien background. You could take 2 dice.
I'll try it.
All right.
Oh, you rolled a 2!
Oh, nice. And you know, but okay, yeah. So yeah, 1 success. Excellent. Yeah, you can see what she's seeing to a point. I'm going to describe it because you're an alien. Because of the way it is, you taste what she's seeing.
Mm.
And
I can form an image of that from taste.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Sure.
And that is what's going on here. It's just that is what happened here. It's not happening right now, but that is not what you're aiming towards. That is a different direction. You'd have to go off course if you guys want to go that direction.
Think we could just fly by, get a closer look.
I have an idea.
Go ahead.
Because we have the sensors, can we document, Osiria, document the spot in space we are, and possibly investigate it later?
All right.
I'm certainly fine saving it to later. But
We should keep going.
also, if we have time on the way back,
Yeah.
maybe.
So,
Options.
Sarah, if you want, if you want to just document it, that's fine. If you want to like try to do a like flyby and like get more information, that could be Osiria making the roll, but Lurid and Vatna helping. That could definitely work out. Osiria, you would get an expert roll on it anyway because we have the boons for intelligence going right now. So I'm going to add another die to it. So that would be 3 dice for a technology roll. I don't see how that could it could go bad, but you got pretty good odds.
Anything can go horribly wrong, but
Right?
It's us.
yeah, we're the Wander Crew. We make things go wrong.
Absolutely.
I'm up for marking it and a flyby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'll take notes of our current coordinates so we can come back later. If
Okay.
that's what we want to do.
Sure.
All right, that's fine. Did you want to make that roll, or did we just want to keep going?
That
I can make the roll. Or someone else.
I could do it as well. How many did you say that would be?
It's 3 dice for that.
Okay.
It'd be a lasers 3 dice.
All right.
3 successes. That's so good.
Wow.
Amazing.
Nice.
All right, so you get a critical success, and the GM tells you something extra. All right, so here we go.
Find a path through it that's safe.
So you manage to get real close, and there's this huge asteroid field, and you can you are detecting. I'll move the ship further into the center so everybody on stream can see it. You are detecting you haven't been here since the very beginning of this season, so they went to a planet that was the Otter's home planet, and it was covered with a bunch of dead vines and dead roots. In this asteroid field is a very similar thing. On those, each asteroid has a little bit of like a root to it. Like this used to be a different planet. All of them have been caught in a gravitational field of this much larger planet down here, down at the bottom here. But
Alright.
these are like remnants of a planet that has been destroyed.
Alright. I'll mark that down in my notes alongside the coordinates, just
Oh, that
as
would
a
be
little
just for the
side
success.
tangent.
Here's what you get for the extra. Akhana, as like Osiria is like making their notes, you see there are some signs of life on that planet. Not like a lot. It feels like maybe a small crew, roughly the same size as your crew, is down there doing something.
I don't want to roll to figure out what and if we as a crew have a feeling of, well, we can't rescue them. We can't fit anyone else on this ship.
But you got engineers. What if the engines are out?
I mean, we were
What
just
if
gonna
they're
pass
trapped?
by. We were just gonna pass by, keep going.
Or it could be a trap.
Yeah.
We have guns.
I'm reminded
The
of
red flag at the bottom of the screen.
I'm reminded of that alert that someone knew where we were going or that we left.
That is true.
You can see if they're there when we swing back around later.
Yeah, we won't be gone too long.
All right. So we're leaving the asteroid belt.
Yeah.
Think so.
Oh, hope this doesn't come back to bite us.
It's fine. So you guys do keep going. I'm gonna need a pilot roll from Vatna just to get us out of this. You do get expert, so you're gonna have two dice just to like get you out of the asteroid belt, because I assume that you guys went real close to see the fact that the roots and such were there. Yeah. So yeah, 2 successes, absolutely. You guys get right, you get clear, and you make great time. Like the engine's going great, the fuel supply is amazing. The boon doesn't work for doesn't work for the piloting thing. I think piloting isn't so much intelligence. In this case, it worked. It gave a boon. It gave an extra for the studying, but I'm making a call that I don't think piloting is all intelligence. I think that's more instinct. I feel like Vatna flies with his heart.
Rather him use his hands.
I mean, let's all face it, we all would. But so this is the furthest out that any of you have been. That any recorded thing. And this is gross. Like, it looks like it obviously has some weird like shield around it, like that refracts light in a strange way. But inside this, and I'm very sad that Art is streaming right now. I'm glad Art is streaming. Go Art. Wait, no, Art's offline. I don't know if Art's here. This is just a giant pulsating ball of blood.
I was gonna make a guess that it's a redcap embryo.
It is just like as you can see, like waves. But you guys gotta make more rolls to get more. I'm sorry, I'm too excited.
Well, I'm an explorer and anxious. Let's see.
I'm curious if this is the sanguine world.
I just want to know what it is.
Science roll?
Yeah, it would definitely be. I mean, are you an explorer with your heart? Are you? Here's the question: are you getting out of the ship? Like you have space, you have stuff to do it. Like you could spacewalk if you want.
Definitely doing it.
That sounds like
That's my jam.
you're doing it with your heart. To me, unless you want it to be a science roll, what are we doing?
No, I have an instinct for this.
Because like both of them will give you different things in different ways, but both of them will, on a success, give you good information. It's just like what kind of information do you want?
I guess I want to use my intuition to decide if this is harmful or what's the word?
Benign?
Yeah. I almost said platonic.
You know what? I'll also accept platonic. Are you flirting with the planet?
No.
Tell me how you're flirting with the planet.
Oh no.
We've reached new heights.
I'm absolutely not flirting with the planet.
It's like, are you are you using intuition, diplomacy, seduction, wild, passionate action?
Yes, all the above. I don't even know.
Oh yeah, so go ahead and make that roll. I would say that with your explorer, you do get expert, but since you were doing it with your heart, the intelligence boon isn't going to help you.
All right.
Somebody else can help you, but they have to tell me how they're helping you.
Anybody else passionately curious about this?
I am.
Oh yeah.
Because, Vatna's been pretty worried about Bee's planet ever since the whole ship explosion incident.
Yeah.
So, wondering how that's doing.
It sounds like 3 dice to me.
It sounds like 3 dice, and then Osiria, you're like holding the ship's wheel as this is going on. The 3 of them back at the back of the van.
Yeah, that might not be good. I don't have any
0
flight experience.
successes.
What? My number is 4.
How would you know?
Yeah, that's 4. That's 2 successes, right?
Yeah. What is happening here?
It hates me.
It does hate you.
Great.
Rolling 3 equals 3.
Wait, no, that was feeling. Oh, you rolled.
Oh yeah,
you roll lasers.
You were trying to. Yeah, you were trying to roll feelings.
No, I was told. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing this passionately. Remember, I'm seducing the planet.
So that's right then.
Oh no.
You need,
it needs to be
above
over?
4.
Oh, you do. Laser feelings is a different thing. It
Right.
doesn't count as a success.
That's
It counts
right.
as a different thing. All right, I will give you your laser feeling thing. Get special insight on what's going on. Oh, you get to add. So here's this. This is not a planet so much as it is a giant living being.
Mm-hmm.
but we are gonna have, like, so you know that. If you have talked to B in the past, and if B has ever shared it, this is the name of their planet. I put it in chat because I don't know how to pronounce that, and I've asked Art how to pronounce that, and she just said,
Good
Ah,
answer.
you're
Die, Ishay.
A weird spelling of
Gurgle, gurgle.
A laser feeling does count as a success, people are saying.
I'm reading the thing. It says, if you roll your number exactly, you have laser feelings. You get a special insight into what's going on. Ask the GM and they will answer you honestly. Some good questions are, what are they really feeling? Who's behind this? How could I get them? What should I be on the lookout for? What's the best way to blank? What's really going on here? Oh, a roll of laser feeling counts as success. So yeah, you succeed.
Kind of gets it done.
The 0 successes hurts my feelings, though.
Ow. So yeah, what kind of question would you like to ask me about this planet? The success is you guys knowing that this is B's planet. I don't think B owns the planet. I've never really talked too much to B because she grosses me out.
Let's see. Yeah, what should we be on the lookout for?
Red caps.
Okay,
Jinx.
even here?
Oh my god, red caps are 100% the thing that are looking for this planet.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think they know where it is because of that critical catastrophe
Yeah.
with the ship. That was part of it.
I have a follow-up question, but I don't think I can ask it.
Oh, ask your follow-up question. I like follow-up questions.
How do we defend the planet?
How do eliminate your path? You are leading them here.
Oh, hell.
Right now, like what you are doing, like who saw you leave the planet? It was a bunch of red caps because we have multiple times talked about liminal plane is completely surrounded in red caps. So this is a good time for the crew in the chat. You all are getting pings all over the place that in the sky right now, from the little hole, you guys have been like surveying it, there are red caps up there. You know that they're there. They are not coming in, and that hole is slowly closing itself because that is the nature of the silver that you guys have put together. It's self-healing, very similar to the way that if you sew with silver, if you poke a hole with silver, it fixes itself eventually. You designed the cuttlefish for it. How are you guys on the ground going to stop I'm going to say there's 5 very large red caps in the sky right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, turn on weapons immediately. It's like, if we know that they're following us, then we're gonna encounter them pretty soon.
Oh, mister, you guys got a fancy airship to fly with. You got some, we got cannons on that airship. We got a submarine that can, like, take to the sky because it's got wings.
And it's got a BFG on it, so, you know.
Yeah,
It's got a BFG on it.
It does have a BFG.
The engine is totally fixed, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, engine's totally fine. Don't worry.
It's great.
No worries about
Best
that.
engine ever.
So, are we scrabbling the ships? Are we, because, like, you you can look up and honestly see them. Like, I don't have, like, it made for. I wish I did. I really should have done that one. But that is what you guys, like, you can see from the ground, like, a Star Destroyer sized, like, red cap queen. And then 4 large, like, escorts. So it's gross and weird and really big. So that's what you guys are dealing with today. Everybody on the ship, you guys don't know about that. And you kind of know. But if they deal with it before it gets to you, you guys don't have to worry about it. Everything works out.
Do our sensors pick up any red caps?
Nowhere near you. You guys outran them significantly. Oh, Bombard does the trick just fine. Let me add that to what's happening here.
Get that BFG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Let me just. This is the one I got, and yeah, okay, this works. I didn't put this map together correctly yet, so I apologize for not being completely prepared. All right, so mostly ignore the rainbow situation. That usually tells you that the Vikings are close, like the Viking pirates. Don't worry about them; they're not here today. Unless you guys roll really bad, and then that's gonna be a nightmare.
I mean, they hunt red caps, right?
Oh, they hunt redcaps for sure. Oh shit!
And
I mean, that's
maybe we should like
that's a
let them know we're
Reinforcement.
here.
that's a dangerous card to play. If you
No.
draw,
I'm just throwing it out there, all right?
Oh man.
It's like
let me
throwing a
tell you,
Molotov. You got a different problem to deal with.
I can tell you who is precisely equipped to deal with redcap threats. It's those fuckers.
Yeah.
Like, not a chance in hell that they would escape. Just call this
What?
guy up.
Are they
I
like
love this
similar
guy.
in size?
Well, no, because like he's 110 feet, and a Star Destroyer is about the size of a city.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we have a game of Beam Saber coming up that's supposed to deal with the whale threat. But while they discuss how they're going to deal with the redcap threat, let's go back to you guys studying the planet. I saw the bombard. I've made a note of it. Once all of you like come forth with your plans for how we stop it, then we can definitely have Nika make some rolls.
Question: we have it says on the Fleaser and Feelings PDF, we have a sweet space phone, camera, communicator, scanner thing.
Oh, you sure do.
Definitely want to
It's
take
a super
picture.
sweet space phone, thank you.
That's right. I want to take a picture of this planet. We have documentation too.
Oh, for sure. That works.
So keep that. I don't know if we can send it back to the. Well, I don't know that they're scrambling to ships and leaving, but send it back to the lab. I don't know.
Oh no, for sure. Like if Nika's making rolls, she's rolling lasers and feelings because we're playing lasers and feelings.
That's a good
So
question.
like if you guys want to fight, like Bombard's going to be a technology roll for sure. But everybody, real quick, it's just like this is like a little like sidebar. If the entirety of the Wander crew was put together and say was one character in this game, where would we rank the Wander crew as far as lasers and feeling?
3.
3?
That's a good
With
question.
Right down the
dead
middle.
center?
Yeah.
All right, there's your
Melon.
answer. Stream doesn't look down to me.
We got a
Oh,
lot
for
of
me.
different folks.
Yeah, it's still up for me. So
Still for me, I'm good. All right, so it'd be a 3 that we're rolling. We'd be rolling 4-3, which is terrible. It's equally bad both ways.
Yep.
But equally good both ways. I assumed that it would be a technology roll if you wanted to get the information back right now.
For me to make a
Yeah,
technology
absolutely be a
roll?
laser
Okay.
roll. Like it'd be a laser roll. You're sending that stuff back laser like.
As an explorer, do I get an extra?
I honestly think it's because you're a spy. I'm gonna give
Oh.
you that extra one
I'll
because
take it.
you have in the past shown working with the communications department enough
Yeah.
that I will accept it.
Here goes. No. Oh, wait,
You
wait.
are a nightmare.
That
This
just
is
feels
bad.
bad.
This is bad. Oh, no.
Somebody gets that message.
Ooh.
Do I blame Caustic or K?
I blame you.
Oh.
You just
Right.
typed in the wrong personal identification number.
But must
yeah,
have
it
been
just-
it.
You just dialed the number wrong. It's a super sweet space phone
It's
slash.
like
M.
our number was 2, you dialed 4.
6. Just throw another 6 in there.
Off
It's fine.
screen, like we a hard jump to a bunch of Viking like whales, like click. It's like, sir, you're gonna want to see this,
No.
and then just stomp, and then stroking his long beard. It's like yes. I'm sure that won't come up as a problem at any point in the future.
Oh no.
It's fine.
The ultimate lure.
If I were going to play a shield card right about now, how long would that last?
You're trying to shield the negative effect of that, huh?
Just shield our ship in case we get attacked.
Oh, I think, yeah, it would last. You would
Okay.
be able to prevent yourself some damage. Alright. So this is your point where you're supposed to slingshot around this planet. I liked the pumpkin exploding. I, for the record, have never broken anybody's pumpkins because I think if you do that, you're a terrible person. Like if you walk onto somebody's porch and grab the pumpkin and shatter it, you're the worst kind of human being. My brother, though. But anyway. So, do we want to do some more studying of this? Like, Osiria, do we think that we have enough fuel? Just do a couple more studies, or are we running low?
I think we can chance it to study this a little more.
All right. So how would we like to study this?
Okay.
Well, what's this shield that's in effect?
That's a fun question.
Yeah, I think that might be something that we need to know. Like, what is around it here?
Huh?
Like, is that solid or?
I still think it's embryonic fluid.
That seems like a pilot and engineer test right there for sure.
Yeah, let's get close enough to poke it.
Yeah,
No.
getting close.
All right, Vatna, why don't you roll me plus help? It's definitely a lasers roll this time, though.
Okay. So is that 2 or 3?
You're an expert pilot. 3.
Choom. Lasers.
2 successes, absolutely. And I see that Caustic straps an extra bomb to the bombard rockets, so that's gonna be fun. We're gonna overheat the BFG. That sounds great.
Wait, you're putting bombs on the rockets?
That sounds like what added a demolitions
Exactly
tool.
what I would do.
That's gonna go great.
It's a kind of
It's just like strap a bunch of TNT to a missile. Like, yeah.
This shield around it is very similar to what Akhana said it is. It is not embryonic fluid, but it's like a scab.
Wow.
But like, and this is I'm sorry, like trigger warning for anybody that like scabs that like give them the irk. I'll be done in like 30 seconds. I promise. You know when a scab is kind of like jelly-ish before it hardens. Like when if you, it's
Coagulate.
that. Yeah, it's a weird coagulated like gel. Like it has never hardened, but it is like enough to like it's holding this in place. It seems like, and because you got the full success, I'll give it to you. It seems like if this wasn't here, this planet would be as much of a problem for everything around it as the red caps want to get to it. It's why the red caps can't see it.
Ah.
But also, it wants out.
Ah. Maybe we just leave it where it is then.
That's a great idea.
It sounds like it's doing fine just the way it is.
We'll have to come back for it at some point, I would imagine.
Still want to try to send that picture back to.
Oh, one more try? Let's do it.
I really do. Oh god. All right. Cleanse the dice. Sage.
I'm starting to think maybe you're not an expert at it, though. No, I'll give you the 2 dice. That'd be really... Just take it away. Like, maybe you're bad at phones. You invented the phone! You invented the phone!
No, I invented the case for it.
Oh, shit, my bad.
I just like pretty things that made of metal that hold stuff.
It's just hard cut to another. It hard cuts to the Starlight group, and they're just like, "Sir, you're gonna want to see this." And then you just see Joust come over and stare at the screen. He's just, "Yes, finally!" And then it cuts back.
Like, I'm just sending them pictures.
Yeah, you're sending.
Here we are.
Like,
here's the.
You were just sending people dick pics at this point. I'm 100% convinced.
It's like, wish you were here.
Wish
right
you
here
were
where
here.
our coordinates are.
Dong.
Wish you were here, all my enemies.
Reroll. Are you sure? Could someone else?
Oh, you got to do this roll.
Hey, you're the science one.
Clearly, she's not.
I'm masquerading as a science person. Here we go.
This is when you.
I owe Cossack
sir, we
a
lost
card.
the communication. Oh wait, it's back. It's back. Excellent. Finally.
I'm just gonna sit in the back of the ship and rock myself.
Does she know that she failed?
I don't think you do. I think that like both times you 100% like no. Yeah, okay.
Sign
Got
up,
it.
like
Got it. They've got the information.
no.
In triplicate.
All right. So
I'm
gonna
we
real
found her
quick-
planet.
So now Starlight and the whales are gonna be
you guys
here.
are gonna fuck up Bee's planet, and like hopefully the crew can do a better job against this whole like red cap situation. Nico, would you like to roll 3d6 for the crew? For it was a lasers roll, so we are looking for under 3.
That should be.
Oh.
One is we only need 1 to succeed, everyone. You have 1 success. It works, but here's a complication. You're overheating that BFG. That's the complication. Like you do. Like, yeah, you blow the shit out of that middle one. It is gone. Like, and you guys see it. It's very much. I've been watching a lot of Monster Hunter lately, so forgive me. It's like a pierce shot goes doom, dun, 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 and then you just start seeing the explosion. Okay, also like Belmont's whip in Castlevania situation, little like just explosions causing giant ones just run all the way up the body and just splatters everywhere. And then the 4 red caps, the 4 remaining red caps do like, they get angry, they're furious, you killed their queen. So now 4 red caps are heading back at the crew, but not towards this planet. There are already 2 very dangerous groups heading towards this planet, so that's a different situation.
Yeah, about that planet, is that as far as we're gonna go, or we got further to go?
Oh, that's as far as you go, but now you loop back around and go backward. Unless you guys want to try to like test your fuel service, like I think you guys can hit the planet that you missed earlier.
How much fuel do we have left?
Oh, that would be a question for Osiria. I think I'm saying that name wrong, different every single time.
No, I don't think so. You've been saying it right, so.
Tell me.
I feel like that's something I would actually like to check on this time if we're going to be taking another trip. So
Absolutely. Go ahead and
Well-
make that technology. Are you talking about going further? Is that what Vatna wants to do?
If we have the fuel for it.
then I suppose that's the plan.
What's the plan?
So check your fuel. I don't really see how anybody can help you with this, but you are an expert.
That'll
So
be cute.
yeah, too.
All right.
0 successes.
Oh, wait.
You have enough
Oh,
fuel
but
to get
I do
home.
have,
Oh, go
Oh, he
ahead.
I
rolled
do
his
have a
number.
laser feeling.
What is going on? All right, that's my. The game's probably not set up that way. So laser feelings. All right. So yeah. It's a success. You have enough fuel to get home, and probably another little stop. Like you could either stop at the way back, or go stop at the thing that you saw earlier, or keep going a little ways further. That one's up to you. But you get to ask a question. What kind of question would you like to ask?
Okay. Does it seem like if we go further, there might be anything worth finding, or
Okay, so I feel like this question is a bit about metagaming, so
I'm sorry.
I will give you this answer. No, not that question, not the question that you asked. I feel like the laser feelings, all of their questions do hint at metagaming. So
Sounds
I'm
like
going,
it.
yeah. So I'm going to just tell you, I have maps and such prepared for back there, but I do not have maps and such prepared for out there. Like if you keep going forward, I'm freeballing it the whole way. I don't know what's going on, but I know what's back there, and there's some storyline implications back there.
Our ship name is
Alright.
U.S.S. Make Shit Up, though.
that
It's
is
the
true.
song name,
That's very on brand. That's fair.
Who named this?
Voltaire. Voltaire.
I'm at the ship we're on.
The cuttlefish. It was probably Blueberries. I imagine Blueberries built this in his spare time.
Wonderful.
All right. So, what do we think? Do we want to press forward, or
I want to check out that explosion with the roots. That sounds neat.
I'll
Yeah.
Go back to the other spot.
Hooray! I got maps for that.
all right?
All right, so we're going. Oh, turn the ship around. You're coming the other direction this time. It's space. I don't know why the way that you're facing matters. All right, Vatna, you're gonna have to fly through an asteroid field to land on that planet.
Won't be the first time.
Go ahead and shoot me a. Yeah, it's definitely a 2-die situation. Unless somebody wants to help him. Is anybody?
You
Navigator
don't want
side.
my help. You don't want my help today.
Yeah, you don't want Akhana's die. They're cursed.
We have guns, right?
Yeah, you have guns.
Wow. Amazing.
If Tsoki wants to help by firing guns, because Tsoki does do that quite a bit, you can roll one more die.
I was gonna say, if any asteroids get in the way, I start blasting.
That sounds good. I'll accept that.
Yeah, just.
So
Wow.
many successes.
Three
Can't
successes,
believe-
absolutely.
I
You
can't
just
believe this.
like so as you're blowing away the asteroids, like the one of them that gets in the way is a real big one, and just like as you hit it, you do see the remnants of what was definitely at one point in time a building. Like people lived there, and it's going away now, but like that is what you get for that extra one. Like you guys are gonna land safely, no problem, and the signs of life ping is pretty close. So as you like go down into the city, into the planet, like this is what you see at first. Like, you're gonna come down stealthy, that because you guys succeeded in a roll. You see 2 people hanging out outside of a giant like truck, and they have like these rockets are all theirs, and they look like they're pretty crappy in the sense they not crappy. That might be the wrong. They just look like freight trucks, basically. What if a freight truck was a spaceship, and you just see these guys loading in goods, and like trucks keep coming back, and like you see stuff that looks a lot like the buildings that you just saw being loaded onto trucks and then being like transported, and then like one of these just takes off into the sky.
Any identifying marks on them or logos, insignias?
You're gonna have to roll me a heart for this one, and it'll be really funny if you succeed. No, that's not a success. So as you guys are coming down, the scanner has like misrepresented where you're landing, and you, instead of landing nicely where we thought you were going to, you're gonna land on this map instead, and just plop right down in the middle of it. And you do get one of your answers. So do you guys remember the guy who runs both the Space 7-Eleven and apparently it's also Space AutoZone? That's this guy.
Oh.
This guy right here. And he turns and he doesn't recognize you guys exactly, but the build of your craft isn't so much different than both of the times you guys showed up and fucked him up. and he's just like, "Man, get them!" And like you do see like little lizard guys in spacesuits coming out. He's also wearing a spacesuit. He's very adorable. I love him.
Yeah, but they're trying to attack us.
They are trying to attack you now. They have pulled out very 1950s sci-fi laser guns, and they're going pew 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 pew.
Okay, so we have stun guns.
Yeah, you have guns
pistol.
on. You have your space pistols. Don't worry, they also go pew 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 pew.
Excellent.
So he's just gonna yell, "We're under attack!" and he's gonna jump out of the ship and start returning fire at the small guys.
Nice.
I'm gonna join in, but I'm also thinking, is this a death cannon situation?
Yeah, I'm also going to help with the returning fire.
We have stun pistols. We should use the stun pistols.
I will do that first.
I want to use the ship's weaponry to strafe the ground around them.
Absolutely. This sounds like everybody's doing the same thing. So this is gonna be.
I don't want to aim really at them. I just want to like knock them off their feet.
Yeah, and Tsoki's convinced them to use like the stun pistols, despite the fact that Akhana definitely just wants to murder them. Alright. So somebody can make a roll. It's gonna be expert. It's 3 dice with. It's gonna be for technology is what we're looking for. Doesn't matter which one of you does it because you're all like helping each other.
I'm gonna say it does matter, and Vatna's been rolling the bet so far.
Gonna put that on me.
You don't want me to do it, honestly.
Maybe I do want you to.
I did not feel
Yeah,
well.
what if this guy shoots you? And he has like 6 pistols. And you'll notice that one of them is not a shotgun because Clem stole a shotgun.
I'm also strapped with daggers, and I don't mind throwing those either, but... Pew, 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 pew.
Pew 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 pew. Yeah, you gotta
roll it.
You want me to roll it?
Yes, you're
That's
leading the
terrible
charge.
idea.
I'm backing you up.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Oh,
I support the squelchers.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Roar.
it does make sense. He's leading the charge. Go for it.
0 successes.
Oh,
One.
No, he got a
No,
one.
we got a 2. His number's 2.
1 lasers and feeling.
What is going on? Okay, yeah, the 2 it's like okay, all right. So yeah, you guys managed to like subdue them and like okay. The machine guns of the the heavy artillery on the cuttlefish is just like raining into the ground, like and then pew 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 pew. All the Foley work. I actually, hold on, let me check one thing real quick. This is no, I think I deleted it. That's a shame. I used to have Gundam. Oh wait, I do.
Do it.
Can I do? If I do this, can you guys hear it? You probably not if you have Roll20 muted.
I cannot hear.
No, I just hear some
Nope.
like laser dubstep right now.
That's a shame. I have a bunch of like Gundam sound effects for when we played Lancer. And I thought it was very funny. But anyway, all the pew-pews are happening. And the octopus just raises, like one of the, like both of his lizard guys get shot, and he just raises all of his arms. He's like, that's it, I'm done, you know, done. And he drops all 6 of his little laser guns. He's like, okay. And puts all 6 of his hands behind his head.
Tsoki's just gonna jump out of the ship, and he's gonna approach not meander. He's gonna strut. He's gonna strut up. He's gonna say, "Oh no need for that. Yes. Customary greeting of this place, I would assume. What is it that we are doing here, my good friends?"
He lowers his arms. Looting?
Oh, looting. What you looting?
Anything that's here? Oh, Nika said play the sound again. Did it work that time?
You didn't do it, so I remuted the app.
Oh, okay. Well then, don't worry about it.
Have you found anything of import?
He motions his arm to like the city, like the weird like bubble city behind you. He's just like, yeah, I would say I found stuff that could be useful. It's just like it's a dead planet. Nobody's left here. We're just here to get some stuff and leave. We thought you were space pirates, like one of them, the jewels, or those, the Vikings. But you're not. You're just a bunch of idiot. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't.
Brave adventurers.
You're just a bunch of inconsiderate robbers, bandits. I don't know.
I mean, we could be.
Do we know you?
He sighs with this big. You guys have robbed me twice. You blew up my gas station.
No idea what you're talking about.
Shoot, Vatna was there for that. Vatna's eyes go wide.
She's like, you know me. I'm Slim James.
I was just their rift driver that evening.
Yeah. You flew an airship right into my place, like just right into it. And then you came out, and I'm pretty sure a jellyfish robbed my cash register. But before I could check the film, guess what I found? A bomb. Guess when I found it? Too late.
I'm sure that was just misplaced. And not like we meant to do anything intentionally.
Well, that's a
mean or
feelings roll
harmful.
for sure. That sounds like a diplomacy, seduction, wild, passionate action.
Okay. Maybe the first part.
Yeah, it's
I'm not an expert at this, so...
perfect success. No, couldn't be. You only get one.
What?
Where?
Feelings. Your number is 4. You're
4.
looking for. Oh yeah, you
Oh,
gotta get
different
over
more.
4. He's just like, I'm not. You know what? Take what you need. We already got our stuff. Take what you need. And you know what? I hope you go over there. I hope you go check out that building. You guys should check it out. It's safe. And I'm absolutely positive you'll love it. and you just see him like dragging his two guys back to this truck over here.
That's the one we avoid or blow up.
This
Or
is
march
like
straight in.
No. Do you two believe this guy?
It does pique my curiosity.
you hear like the door slam. He's just like, yeah, check it out, everyone.
No.
It'll be great.
Mm-mm. No way.
We are more equipped than he is.
The fun thing is I actually made this truck a thing.
He's
I'll wave
checking-
to him as he leaves.
Checking for traps? I don't know.
Oh, he waves back. He's just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flip him off.
Aw.
I don't trust this dude. No way.
He does. Just peel the fuck out.
Yep. Nope.
Over your comms, you hear it's just like those fucking like, oh my, can you believe them? Like, again, third time they show up and ruin my thing. It's like, sir, I think you're communicating. God damn it!
Did he
He's like
leave
eating-
anything behind?
All of this, like, you see, their truck was mostly loaded up when you guys arrived. So boxes of like knickknacks, nothing that seems like particularly worthwhile to you is basically like right here. But there is like one building that does not seem like it's been touched.
What do you feel, Officer Chatterfang? Should
Not
we
officer,
approach?
but I appreciate the sentiment. Yeah, he's already on his way over there.
Mr. Chatterfang.
Oh, mister.
There could be anything in there. Think of all the things.
Yep.
All
all
the
the things that will attack you and blow things up.
Yeah, I'll just pick up like a little souvenir thing from their pile and follow Tsoki.
You got a little Chatsky.
Yeah.
Well,
It'll
if
go
the
on my
majority of our
dashboard.
group is going to trust it, I have no reason not to.
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna
This
hang
is
back.
the dome building,
Mm-hmm.
and there are standing in front of it. You guys can move your tokens, I think, but I'm just gonna put them like right there. There are two. These are there, and they are rather large robots. I would say, like 16 feet tall, something like that.
Fun.
And they are standing there somewhat menacingly.
Since our ship has superior sensors or homing stuff, do we have any portable versions, like off-ship versions of those?
You do have your super set. Wait, how did they say it?
Sweet super.
Super sweet space phone camera communicator and scanner thing with universal translator and variable beam pistol.
I'm keeping it forever.
It just replaces your gun. It's like
Where do we get one of
No,
those?
no, I need my gun. No,
It's like if you turn it all the way up, it becomes Death Hand.
Okay. Win.
I think Blueberries also invented these, so just if you roll a 1 with them,
Now you have one less hand. It's cool.
We all have these?
yeah, you all have them. Yeah.
Okay, I want to see if I can, to not take up too much time describing it, I want to try and hack the robots.
All right.
Smart.
That is
Oh, God.
most certainly a lasers roll, but I
I'm
also
definitely
don't-
not an expert in
I
this.
was going to say that one. I don't.
I'm
think
gonna
you're an
help you.
expert.
I want to help you.
Sure,
Alright,
can
and
you like
also
help me
try
provide
to
like analytics or just whatever?
And I'll
Robot
distract
stuff.
him.
With your
Yeah,
wild, passionate seduction.
I would say that it's prepared. That you would count. It would count as you guys being prepared for it because you brought the right technology for it. So, yeah. You can roll me 3 dice and hope that you succeed.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah.
2 successes. All right. Yeah, you got in there. You hack them. You realize that they were never going to like actually attack you, just like push you back. They would never have actually attacked you because they would have violated their like programming. But yeah, you guys can get right in now. Like you can just open right up.
Okay. I just want them to be friends with us.
Like follow us around.
They're friendly-ish.
Sure.
They're not
Like, I don't-
hostile.
Yeah, like if they can just leave us alone.
Yeah, they'll definitely leave you alone.
I
And you're
got the
gonna-
idea watching Royce do this with 2 undead abominations.
That also did work out, except for he got punched in the face a lot more trying.
That's how I would have wanted it.
Don't seduce the robots. Leave them alone. So, like, you guys get into the building. It shifts color because it just wouldn't stay the cool glass that it was staying. Well, Osiria, you notice that orb in the middle is pulsating like a ridiculous amount of energy. That is.
Is it
It is-
glowing?
No, it's not glowing. That's important. It's not glowing, but it is what's keeping all the lights on.
All right.
Taking it is gonna do a thing. Are these like bookshelves? on the
They
side?
are they're like bookshelves, yeah, I would say. I think that this was a like a congressional building for us. It's just like it's a place where government was held, like decisions were made, but you don't see any sign of life left. Like, and like if you go to touch the books, if they are in fact books the way we understand them, they're just falling to to dust as you touch them. That's how long it's been.
Oof. Maybe just take the pictures and leave them be.
Good idea.
I would actually like to study the orb a little closer.
Yes,
see if I can
ponder the
figure out-
orb.
Ponder the orb.
Yes. Just see if I
Nothing
can't
could
figure
go
out
bad.
what it is, how it works, anything at all.
Okay. I'll give you 2 die for it, though.
All right.
2 die.
And that would be
laser.
lasers.
It would definitely be lasers, yeah. Yeah, one of them had to be a success. That's just how the game worked.
You know what? 1 or 2 ain't bad.
So, you as you're like pondering it, like a bit of like static electricity jumps off of you to it. That's what's going to start causing the small complication. But what you do learn is this is some very bizarre technology. It doesn't match anything that you've seen on Liminal. But as like doesn't as you would know. But then the static hits it, and you see a small wisp of blue smoke come off of it. That is very reminiscent of the Leto drive, the engine for the submarine that Royce invented. And then you realize it's like its color fades for a second, and you realize that this is also pure silver. Like this
Oh.
is a Leto drive engine into itself, but just very small and compact. But the complication is now it's starting to deteriorate, going to start deteriorating rapidly. So it's up to you to stabilize it, to get it back into its like a stable thing if you want to move it. Or else it's going to explode. It's not going to explode right now, but you know.
Where are we moving it to?
Oh, do you guys want to take it? You guys can leave it.
Ship is tiny.
Oh,
And it
it's
could
big enough.
explode?
This is about the size of a bowling ball. But yeah, it could explode, and it will if you don't roll good.
If nothing else, we should stop it from exploding, whether we're taking it or not.
Yeah, fix the orb, and then we take it.
Sure.
I support it. That sounds like both of the engineers doing it, honestly.
No kidding. I'm out of this. I'm
Akhana just
getting
runs.
way back. Yeah, nope. See you guys outside.
Akhana wasn't actually ever in here. Akhana was actually on the back of Slim James's like truck.
I want to help, but I'm not sure how I would. I'll just stare at the orb.
Yep, ponder it.
Yeah, just stare at it like a lamp.
The Akhana that's in here is actually one of the people that got knocked out.
My doppel doing his thing.
Alright, so yeah, that would be, if Tsoki is helping you out, that would be 3d6. And we're going for lasers.
All
Sophie's
right.
definitely helping out.
It has to be a success regardless of which way. I keep forgetting which one has to be. So it's like, definitely is a success by 2, so you guys got it done with great success. And no, good job. It's not a critical success, but it's a good job. You guys got it fixed. Like, it is, you could move it. Like, by moving it, you would power down this area, but it's mostly been stripped already anyway.
Right.
Is
I
there any
see-
other rooms in this area?
No, this place has mostly been like just it's offices, but like in languages that you can understand, like with your universal translator, but it's just bureaucratic stuff talking about how trade has been cut off, how they're not allowed to do anything anymore.
You're saying it's
See-
boring.
It's
This place
boring,
sucks.
but, I can give you like a little bit of information if you want to roll me. Is it lasers or feelings to like go around looking for history of this place? Okay. That actually, I'll ask you this: are you going through personal notes, or are you going through technical notes?
Hmm.
I'll be going for personal notes because that's more
Oh.
interesting to me.
Excellent. So
What
yeah,
do you-
that sounds like feelings. I don't think you're an expert, but I would give you 2 dice for it.
I said what?
Okay. Yeah, 2 is
so-
what you're after anyway. So I'll give you.
Also, lasers feelings.
Yeah.
It's
So
in-
okay, so it's 2 successes, and one of them is a laser feeling.
Nice.
All right, so you do find notes that it's just like, it's like they came recently and told us that we went too far. I say, I don't know what that means. How would we have gone too far? And it's just like, okay. And then that one crumbles apart, so you can't read that one anymore. And then it's just like you go into the next thing, and it's just like, they said they're cutting us off from the rest of the universe. They said that we are a risk to everything. I'm not sure what they mean. I don't know what tree they speak of. And then cuts away. And then like the third one that you managed to get is just like, everything's falling apart. I don't know what we did. Like, why? Everyone's dying. And then that's the last thing. And you can ask me a question though. And this question apparently can be metagamey, just for the record.
I want to know who they is. Who's cutting them off?
You see a sketch of it, and it looks a lot like T. It's not T, but it
Knew
looks
it.
a lot like T.
Mm.
I didn't want to ask that question because I had a hunch, but I was like, I need to know for sure.
But you do get
I remember T, and that's the important part. Caustic.
Akhana, you're like your little like device goes off. Your super space phone.
Fail to connect.
It's making a noise. You can hand it to somebody else if you want them to.
No, it's fine. What does it say?
It's just like a loud voice that everybody in that room can hear. I think Tsoki's wandered off somewhere, but the rest of you are investigating this room. It's just like, find me, find us. And just like a deep, like robotic voice. Not that you guys know what a robot is, except for the 2 that you just hacked for something, like without any knowledge of how to do it, which is pretty cool.
Can I ask one of the? I don't know if they can communicate. Can I ask one of the robots? Do you know who's sending us this message?
Oh, that's a heart roll for sure. I'll give you expert on it though.
Okay.
One success, but it'll add a
Finally.
complication. Okay. Robot. A magic item? Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna.
Lost
I'm not
interest in the orb and started wandering around.
So as Vatna is wandering around this place and Akhana is answering and asking a robot to decipher a phone call. Vatna, you do find what looks like in this world would be an antique, but for you guys it's not, if that makes sense. It's like a musket. It definitely has like the 3 rings around the barrel.
Ooh.
And it was like in an office next to like some taxidermied like heads. Like above it.
So like a safari gun.
Yeah, like a safari gun.
Space safari gun.
Like a space safari gun for sure.
I test fire.
You do see like it has 4 shells like like in the, what do they call it? I'm not good with guns.
Amber?
Stop.
Amber?
Magazine.
Like the
Oh.
have you ever seen the shotguns where they got this bunch of
I
shells?
gotcha.
It's that. There are 4 of them. 1 of them is blue, 1 of them is yellow, 1 of them is red, and 1 of them is black.
Limited ammo. Okay. Cool. I got a random gun. Any other markings on the shells to indicate what they are?
I think the yellow one definitely has a lightning bolt on it. I think the blue one has a snowflake. I think the red one has a fireball, and I think the black one has a death skull on it.
Excellent.
It does seem that you might be able to fabricate your own ammunition into it. Just for the record, here's how it works. You don't know this now. When you take it back and you want study it, you will. You'll do 4 damage. It can be lightning, fire, ice, or the black one can kill any minion, and if you roll a success, it can deal 10 damage onto a boss. Just straight 10. Done. You only get 1 of each of these shells, but you can load it with silver bullets that you guys can fabricate, which I'm not going to make you do every single time, but it will be a 3 damage gun.
So bad.
I like it. Is there a name inscribed on it somewhere?
I want to call it.
I feel like this would have a name. Like the hunter who had this before would have named this rifle.
He probably would have. I was gonna call it. If you look closer at the taxidermied heads, they're kind of moth-like.
Oh man.
These people hunted the moths.
That's sick.
Oof.
So I was gonna call it like you say elephant gun, but moth gun. But we could call it something else. You can come up with a name for it for sure. That's inscribed on it. And canonically, that's what it'll have been called.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Are there any other photos in this room of what the hunter perched above a fresh kill or something like that?
Sure. What do I think the people here looked like? Yeah, it's very much that guy, that dentist that killed that lion.
Oh no.
You remember that? Everybody
Yeah.
remember that asshole?
Finding Nemo?
It's 100% that. It's this guy. He's such a smug little asshole. He was a bureaucrat guy. He doesn't look like he could have brought this thing down at all, except for he had this crazy gun. He just looked like a dickbag. It's 100% that. But also, Akhana is going through the messages, and the robot says this signal is coming from the east of town. Please follow this road. Stay safe. Dangerous. And then he's dangerous. Dangerous. And then it's just monster? Question. Shadow.
Oh, no,
beep.
no, no.
Monster. Question. Chat.
We gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Oh, he was warning you about the east side. On the east, there is something dangerous, and there is a monster.
Oh.
Crew of the ship, real quick. I just need to ask a fun question. How are you guys battling the four? They're not giant, but they're very large red caps. How's that going? That by the way, that's what the Universal Translator translated it to, was Shadow Monster. You don't know if it is a Shadow Monster, but it's as close as it could get. The robot explodes. He doesn't. I just need to get him away. His token's huge. So we can either leave this planet, go back, help the crew fight off the red caps.
I'm curious about the shadow monster though.
Yeah,
On
Crew's
the
got
east
it.
side. It's like we're here.
Yeah, let's explore.
We're here. Look what I found. It still works, I
Ooh.
think.
You want to test it, don't you?
I do want to test it. I want to find out how to make these elemental shells.
So here you guys all back here. Remember where we were. This guy's gone. Like he is taken off. Alright. So we're gonna go to the east. I'm not gonna make you guys roll anything because apparently instead of copy and pasting you guys, and then I grabbed the ship when I went to click and drag. I'm the best at Roll20. Alright, so
Fun
crew, you
is when
guys.
you move the map.
Yeah, it's the worst when I move the map. Oh my god, Roll20 is a nightmare. Alright, so... Nika, would you like to make another laser roll for them? With 3d6, and let's see if they succeed.
Yep.
Yeah, one of them is a success.
Two of them, because it's
Two of them, sorry.
one
Two.
lower roll.
Oh yeah, that's right. See, I'm real bad at this game.
5.
So yeah, you guys do great. You did just fine. Like you blow holes in like your red caps. You manage to cool off the BFG in time to fire upon them, and you guys get it done. And now it's just like the hole in the sky has sealed itself back up, and like they should be returning any minute now based on like calculations. But it's a harrowing fight. It goes on for a while. Your Otter Militia also helps out. It's very good.
Midnight is punching red caps with the raccoon hands on the ship.
I'm not gonna make you make a terrible roll for how the ship's doing. But this is where the east side is.
Whoa, this is the coolest map yet.
Wow.
And you definitely like there's some kind of pulsing thing happening in here.
You mean a rift?
Not a rift. Like that is where like the signal is coming from. And then there's just this very, very large like creature just walking around. It appears like it's made out of like it looks like it's made out of stars. Like it's like black and just like seems like it has like galaxies and such in it, and it's just walking around. It's not doesn't seem like it's attacking anybody, but there it is.
Wow.
I wave at it. Hello.
Roll me a heart.
Am I proficient, or you just want me to roll one die?
I could wave at it too.
Alright, that's 2 die.
Hello. Yeah, 2.
Alright, so yeah. A success, but something goes wrong. You
That's
see
a laser feeling.
It's
Oh,
2
it's a laser
success.
feeling. Sorry, my
Success
bad.
and a
My
laser
bad.
feeling.
I keep forgetting about that. No, so yeah, we're good then. It looks at all 4 of you, and its face starts like morphing, very faceless from Spirited Away, and like it matches each one of your faces for a second, or like some approximation. And it waves back, like it forms like an arm that turns into each one of you's arm as it waves at you.
I love him.
Yes.
And it's just like,
They.
okay. And it's just like them, actually, many. That's all of the all that is left of the people here.
This is awesome.
And the voice is coming from inside this little the bubble. And it's like,
Do you have a collective way to address all of you?
we are what you might call the Forgotten. Please step closer to the orb. And he's talking about this. Oh, sorry. Osiria, did you grab the orb?
Yes.
No.
No.
I mean, I wouldn't have left it.
Yeah, I was like, there's
I
no way
wouldn't
of going out there.
let
without
it
the
get
orb.
left.
If somebody else did, then I mean, I would have helped make sure it doesn't blow up, but I would not have been the one to grab it.
Absolutely. So, who would have grabbed it? It sounds like it would have been either Tsoki or Lurid or Vatna. One of those two grabbed it.
I know I was getting a gun.
Yeah.
I wasn't going near it, and I was talking to the robot.
So if
Yeah,
you
I'll
want to
take
grab the orb, that's
Yeah.
fine.
My orb. It's shiny, or not, but it's mine.
All right, this is definitely a lasers roll with help. I will be kind and let it be like Osira's laser roll instead of Tsoki's, because Tsoki would be like very low.
Where's the sense of adventure?
Oh, okay. All right, you can just snatch it. That's fine. Grab that
Why
bowling ball.
make this harder?
Take that 2d6.
Yeah.
I can help him, because I was interested in taking the orb as well.
Osira's helping.
Gotcha.
Easy.
Yeah,
Two
okay.
successes
Wow.
and a laser sphere.
And a laser feeling. Nice.
You had a good feeling about this.
Oh, I did.
Osira, you see this squirrel just snatch this bowling ball side. I don't know if we have bowling.
We're about
Based
to.
on by the time I've said it, like it has to, this power plant that you have seen firsthand, the power that's in this blow the ship up and cause a giant hurricane around the world for quite a while, that then had to be like physically fought. But this squirrel just snatches it off a podium.
I mean, I think Tsoki's contained that much power within himself at one point.
I'm not gonna stop him, but I am just gonna be like, please do be careful with that.
I think we need this, so I'm taking it.
His hand holds it over his head. Never! It just charges out the door.
Tucks it like a football and runs. Jesus.
It's just,
Oh,
I mean, I want to see what happens next, so I'm directly behind him. But yeah.
nothing bad. You guys are doing great. You guys head to the east and like some weird voice, like you see a shadow monster that's just like really loving the orb. It's like, yes. But like the shadow monster's not talking. Some strange voice in the big orb is talking, and here it is.
Oh,
Yeah, he
he's
was
friendly.
oh.
A friendly little friend.
I can show you guys a handout. Show the players. Boom. That's him.
Oh man.
There he is. I love him.
That's kind of cool looking.
He responds, "We are the Forgotten. I am an artificial intelligence amalgamation of all of the Forgotten, of all of the information this planet had. And even that is becoming sparing at this point. We survive with one remaining warning. And please heed our words. The gardeners. We warn you of the gardeners. Like, take their threats seriously, for they create giant, great cataclysms when angered.
Who are the gardeners?
Oh, pick me.
And he's the one with her hand up, yes.
Were they veiled, two-legged creatures?
He just he'll be like, yes, they are. The three that we have seen had many different forms. Yeah, I kind of shouldn't remember, but we could say that she saw like the pictures that Tsoki saw in the room. And it's just
Wild guess.
I kind of saw the infinity tree, so
Yeah.
and it's just like heed their warnings. If you go too far, if you touch too much, then they will come and arrive and destroy. And there was nothing we could do. With our great power, not a thing we could do to stop them. They said they cut us off. And then when we wouldn't heed their word further, they just, with their fiery weapons, rained hell on us.
You had no
No.
defense or counter to this.
There was nothing we could do. They spoke of a tree that we'd had no knowledge of. They said
So-
they cast the tree out, and our people began to forget.
So nobody on the crew remembers anything about T throughout any of the games that she's been in?
No, everybody remembers T. T's been part of the crew the whole time.
Yeah, just make sure. So I'll turn to Vatna. Vatna, do you remember a little bit ago, our last mission together on Port Barter film day?
Yes, of course. It was a good day.
Yes, it was. However, I have this.
Wait, I'm sorry. Do I misremember? I thought Kira said that like people remember her.
Yeah, she hasn't been forgotten.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just she wasn't there for that game or if she wasn't there at all.
No, it's just like just that.
Vatna, I've had this vision of this great tree. I spoke to it. I asked it a question. Do you remember? Or I guess you should know. T, our crewmate.
Yes, I know of her.
The tree told me that she is a gardener.
That's... How did you come in contact with this tree?
That's the thing. I don't quite remember.
So you could say, and then I look up to the entity, that you have forgotten.
And
What else has she erased?
I don't think
I'll
we're
look up to
supposed
the
know.
forgotten and I'll ask, are they everyone's enemy?
They speak as though they come from a place of good. They said that we were the wrong. We were in the wrong. We were causing too much chaos throughout the vast universe. That we were the problem. And had we just heeded their words and stopped, they would have left us alone. And to be fair, they did. But then our curiosity and arrogance made us forget them. And then we moved on. And we went into the stars again. And they brought down the fire. And left us in the world that you see. I like to think that the shadow creature is doing like hand gestures while this is happening.
A little puppet.
With his face?
Well, yeah, with his little like face hands. Like in a way that a person would do.
Face hands.
Except for people don't have face hands.
I'm gonna ask.
You know, like people do with their face hands.
With their face hands.
You gotta look up to the Forgotten. I'm gonna say, do you recall if this world had a tree of great importance?
We knew not of this tree. They mentioned it many times. We did not know of the tree.
Are you able to recognize new information?
No. These questions are mostly pre-programmed. These answers are pre-programmed.
Okay. Did you ever discover roots in your development of this world?
There are many roots. Roots existed in many ways. But plant life was not this planet's primary concern. And one thing, above all, is when you leave, remember us, remember the Forgotten, but do not write us down. Do not incur the wrath.
I'm gonna take a selfie with him.
Absolutely.
I take a picture.
I'm
But then I
used to
look at it
the
and just
camera.
like, I'm sure this won't be a problem later.
I'm not writing it down, we're just taking a picture.
Make no note of us. Remember what happened when you incurred the wrath, but do not seek out. Do not fall into the same trap of arrogance we fell into.
I think we should listen.
I agree.
Noted.
Another question is, were the Forgotten explorers of other worlds?
Most certainly, to a vast amount. Countless stars were no longer mysteries to us. They said we became far too entangled. That it wasn't safe anymore. That we must stop. And we did not. I think that this is the time that like the ship starts like beeping. Like
Good beep or bad beep?
beep like fuel beep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We left the engine running. Oh no!
Who left the radio on?
Probably
It's all these
blueberries.
selfies. The ship is powering these. them walks up to the orb and like puts its finger on it for a second, and it ripples, and then just like walks into puts his finger on the little powered orb that you have, and then walks into the shell, and like it's just back there now, and like curls up to go to sleep.
Cute.
So cute.
Well, if we need, we can visit another time. But now we need to get back.
Yes, remember, no physical notes, but remember them in our hearts and our minds. I promise the forgotten will not be forgotten yet.
They will remain within my feelings.
So it's gonna be Vatna rolling a pilot to get us off this planet too. Roll them lasers. One success, that's
success.
fine. It's a bumpy ride, but like you guys make it just fine. Tsoki and Osiria, because you two are the two that like have basically touched that orb. Can you roll me both? Just one of them. One roll. One can help the other. Roll me your feelings.
I'm like
Oh.
hugging the orb, making sure it's bouncing around too much.
Yeah.
Like a big nut.
Yeah.
I think you
like
should
that.
do that roll.
Oh, wow. Wow.
What my expert?
I would say, yeah, I'd say 3. I'd say you get 3 for this one.
Let's
And all you need to do
go.
is get 1 under it too.
I did it.
Look at that.
I
2
did one.
Oh
successes.
my god.
No, I needed above a 2, so I got 2.
Oh, you need above. Sorry, my bad.
Yep.
Feelings.
Off.
He's a feelings character.
Oh, feelings guy.
So Osiria
Loves that orb.
and Tsoki, you two, as like you guys are getting out of it, you two are the only one that remember talking to.
Damn it.
Vatna and Akhana, you two do have memories of it. Like you do remember seeing it, seeing the giant creature. Like the full like warning doesn't stick in you two's head. It's just falls out. It's just like, oh, we saw that ridiculous creature. That was crazy.
I still have my picture.
Oh, you definitely have your picture for
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, I just don't remember.
Yeah,
what I said.
that's
Got
the
it.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah. This
that's
dude.
the dude.
But in the future, we can have like Osiria and Tsoki like explaining it back to you two, or back to everybody at some point. But like with that pilot check, you guys managed to fly back through, land it back in the dock. I imagine you guys had space helmets on the whole time, but I couldn't like. This doesn't work. Like it moves for me. Like so, wait, hold on. I can move you guys in that, but only if I click on a very specific spot. And you guys can't do it because I can't make it like able for you guys to move. Put space helmets on you guys forever. And I mean forever, like the rest of the game forever. Like need to draw everybody's character with space helmets on. You get.
It's just a fishbowl. I love it.
But that is the U.S.S. Make Shit Up. And that was the game for today.
That was great.
And you guys do just see like the city's covered in blood, like the submarine has been like in the dock and it's just been firing cannons up into the sky.
My
they
immediate
had all
thought
that kind
is
of fun
B
with
has
that
been
one.
doing something again.
There we go. I'm trying to rotate the ship, but the cuttlefish survived. Aren't we all surprised?
Hey.
I had faith in it the whole time.
It was great.
Yeah. That could have gone a lot worse.
It could have gone. I mean, we haven't seen the repercussions of both of Akhana's dick pics.
All three of them.
True.
Hey.
But But
So-
you know what? That's a problem for later.
That is a problem for like that is basically the motto of the HTML Wanderpus. But yeah, so that was fun. I made it way more like story important than it was initially. It was just silly, but I thought it'd be more fun if it had a little bit more impact. A little bit more zhuzh. I'd like to thank everybody for playing. Thank you, Shiny, for showing up and playing for the first time. That was great.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Look forward to seeing you actually playing the Quest game as well in the future. That could be very cool.
Yes.
I think I figured out the name for the rifle.
Yeah,
It's just Hoss.
just Hoss.
Hoss. Seems like that guy would have named his gun Hoss.
That guy was a dick. And like you guys all did great, and like it's a very simple system, and I thought it would be more fun to like decide what you guys each are while we had the stream going and stuff, because that's just silly and fun.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I like the system. You know, go
I
high
like
or
that-
low. Pick your poison.
Right? It's just like it's a very, very easy system. It is in the vein of Honey Heist, obviously. Except for Honey Heist, the better you roll, the worse your character does end up.
Yeah, it's like I wanted to go full laser. Like, do I become a laser?
Yeah, do you become
Pew,
the
pew.
laser? You have to say pew when you fire those guns. You guys can keep those guns, and that's fine. They don't work as like universal translator when we're not playing lasers and feelings, sadly.
Do they retain the ability to take photos?
I don't see why not. But these are the only 4 in existence right now.
All right.
They're
All
great.
right.
They came with a ship.
And they came with
Like-
the ship.
They're part
They
of
run
the
it off
ship's
the ship.
inventory,
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
got
they-
marked
they
as
also
losses.
But thank you all for playing. I had a lot of fun with that game.
That was a good game.
Good times. Good
That was
times.
I'd
great.
love to see what's going on with the Blood Planet though right now.
Oh yeah, you guys wondering what that bounty when Joust was after a bounty. We know now.
I'll be there. Don't worry.
So we are gonna wrap it up there. I'm sure Nika's gonna come in and say her goodbyes.
I am gonna come in and say my goodbyes. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for When You're Evil, which is played in Inspectors, where Tattoo suspects that the hotel is haunted, which I am actually really looking forward to. This is one of the games on this month's list that I was like very pumped for. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Scary haunted hotels, everyone. For spooky season.
What could go wrong? I feel like
What
that's
could go
like
wrong?
every single game. It's like, what could possibly go wrong?
I'm literally struggling every time you tell me to give you like a tap, not end it with, and what could go wrong? Because like
Couldn't possibly. Everything's fine.
everything's great,
I mean, people show up just to find out.
It's
right?
true. It's to find out how you fuck it up.
Yeah.
How bad.
What could go wrong? Find out next time.
I just sent some pictures to wherever. Who knows?
You just. It's to the void. It's just like literally like that, like somewhere out there, like
I guess
that
somebody's
old-
phone is like ding, and it's like, who the fuck?
Some random IG reel. I don't know.
It's like, why do I keep getting pictures of this blood planet?
Type stop to turn off alerts.
Oh, does that work with Akhana's text?
Nope.
Or does it just get worse?
Yep. I'm gonna bet money on that.
Nice.
Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for the players for playing, and for you guys hanging out and watching. Bye forever.
Goodbye forever.
Bye.
Bye.